In the November market update, we're going to take a look at how rising interest rates have affected the North Jersey real estate market as we come out of a record-breaking housing market and what to expect as we head into 2023. First, we take a look at new listings. Now, new listings are down dramatically year over year with a 22.6% decrease. There were 1,864 new homes in November of this year versus 2,048 homes of November of 2021. That makes sense now because some sellers are sitting on the sidelines as they're locked in with 2% interest rates, 3% interest rates, and they're looking to stay in their homes as interest rates have nearly doubled the last 6 to 8 months. Next, we'll take a look at pending and closed sales. Pending numbers, as expected, down dramatically. We're seeing a 42% year-over-year drop from 472 homes in 2021 to 274 homes in November of this year. There's a couple reasons for this decline. First, we're coming off a record housing market. And secondly, higher interest rates have really pushed buyers out of affordability. So affordability has become a huge factor as rates have risen from 2.8% up to 7.5% over the last few months as we've seen. Now with pending sales down, we'd expect closing sales to be down, and that is the case. This year, we're down year over year, 34% year-over-year drop from 459 homes to 300 for November of 2022, which is a very large number considering where we were just a year ago. According to Freddie Mac's records, the average 30-year jumped from 3.22% in January to 7.08% at the end of October. Now that's a nearly 400 basis point increase, roughly 4% in 10 months. Although, if the Fed gets inflation in check, which we've seen signs of, and the U.S. enters a meaningful recession, we might see mortgage rates in 2023 start to slide slightly downwards. Next, we'll take a look at the average sale price and this percentage of list price received. Now, the average sale price has actually come up year over year, about 16.2%, from $634,000 to $737,000. The good news that it has come down from previous highs of August, where we saw a $769,000 average sale price, or coming down 4.2%. Another positive sign for buyers right now in this market and just the general health of our real estate market is the percentage of list price received has come down 1.3%. A span of April to June of 2022, we were seeing roughly 99 to 100% of list price sales price ratio. And back in November 2021, we were at 97.35%. Now we're down to 96%, which is a healthy mix between the list price and the actual ratio. We're beginning to see signs of a healthy market with buyer and seller demand, but affordability continues to be a challenge as there are a limited number of homes still, especially in the suburbs, and sellers are still hesitant on reducing pricing. On a positive news, the affordability challenge is real. With higher interest rates, buyers are readjusting their price points. They're coming down on the high price, coming into a more lower price range based upon what they could monthly afford. It's not all about what they could put down, but where do they want to be comfortably with their mortgage payment each month. Next, we take a look at listing inventory supply. Now with closings down, pendings down, days on market creeping up, we'd expect listings to begin to increase, but that's actually not the case. We are down 26.6%. However, since both the under contract and sold are down a greater percentage, respectively 42 and 35% year over year, the data has us actually sitting at 4.6 months supply of inventory versus 3.4 months supply just 1 year ago. For a balanced market, we roughly have to have 4 to 6 months supply of inventory. By definition, in Hudson County, we are in that market, and we're now trending in the direction of a larger buyer's market, and I expect us to hit the 6-month supply over the next 2 quarters. Stats above are just for Hudson County. We cover all of northern New Jersey, and it's important that you call us or call your local professional to get insight on your hyper-local market and what's happening around you. For example, Jersey City Heights, the condo market here tells us we're actually up 20% year over year. And if you take a deeper look and look at the 3-bedroom condos year over year, we're up 97% from 2021. While we're battling inventory in Jersey City Heights, Hoboken tells a completely different story. Inventory is still low. We're actually down 50% in condo inventory in Hoboken, from 260 condos in 2021 to 127 condos on the market this past month. The true lessons are in the details. In the North Jersey suburb market, now instead of dealing with 15 to 25 offers 5-6 months ago, you might be only dealing with 1 to 3, 1 to 4 offers. So that benchmark high of where you have to go above list is substantially reduced in this current market. So my advice is this: know your market as a seller and buyer. Get a hold of a professional that we could sit down and discuss what the market looks like. If you're in Jersey City, new construction, sellers are offering certain incentives. They might be paying closing costs. They might be buying down your rate to a lower rate. In the suburbs, instead of dealing with 20 offers, you might be dealing with 2 offers. So it's very important not to overpay in the suburbs right now. And then in between, we look at the market as it is. What kind of product do you have? Where do we position it? And go from there. If your motivation is there, go for it. The rental market in northern New Jersey is insane. We're up 20 to 40% in certain areas from pandemic levels. So in most cases, it does make sense to buy if you could find the right product. But just remember, a lot can go wrong during this process. So it's important you have the right representation, someone that can advise you with knowledge and integrity to make sure you understand the whole the hyperlocal market that you're in. For sellers, there's clearly 2 different tales. The most common theme wherever you own in northern New Jersey is the market is still somewhat out of an all-time high. We've seen average home prices nearly double the last decade. For sellers, for the most part, you're going to get sold at a very good price. Where the difference lies and is in the type of product that you have. Do you have a condo, single family, multifamily, or land? And also, where is the location? Those 2 factors will be the most important in determining how long your property will take to sell, how competitive do we need to be pricing wise, and whether or not you're in a position of leverage or you have to offer incentives to get your home sold. As always, my team would love to help you. We cover over 10 counties here in northern New Jersey. We are helping all different types of buyers, from first-time buyers to savvy investors, condos, single family, multifamily, land developments, you name it. Reach out to Jamie, me, at 551-427-7107 for a complimentary buyer's consultation or a seller's home evaluation.